Look, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca in with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 20, More Love, More Problems, okay? Now, I was going to get on the camera for you tonight. I said I'm going to go on and throw a look together real quick and get down here on the camera and do the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And as I was watching this, I said, hell no. Hell no, girl, that's makeup. I'm not finna waste no good makeup to come down here and give you this, what I'm about to give you, which is all they gave us tonight. When is end? I see we got episode next week. When does this end? And I know they can't film the reunion or whatever right now, or whatever, child, because of everything that's going on. But when does this end? We back from Greece. We over at Nene and Greg's, honey. They talking about Greg doing speeches for the American Cancer Society, which he's been very active with since his, cancer scare and whatnot. He been cancer free for 6 months, and he's very active with the society. So that's a good thing. And then Nene moves to talking about the trip, her and Kenya in Greece. She claims she really has no issue with Kenya. She just be being petty with her because that's how she does it. She mentions Kenya claiming she spoke ill of her child, knowing damn well she was talking about her. She admits she did drink a little bit too much and that she did throw some peanuts and popcorns at the girl and everything, but said she came with the best intent. But Kenya be pushing buttons, and she said she done with it. She ain't fooling with it no more. She ain't got nothing else to say to her, and Greg agreed. Maybe it's time to just L.I.G. it, honey. Just L.I.G. it. Now, Candy is headed to Chicago for filming for 10 weeks with her surrogate due very soon. She gonna be doing a lot of going back and forth. Todd cool with it and all, but he not 100% okay with the sex scene that she's gonna have while filming. Candace says she will definitely be there, for the birth of her baby. She also wants to have a little marriage counseling session in there because they've had some rough moments over the last few months, and before it becomes an actual problem, let's go and talk it out. He agreed to that. He told her, let him know what her schedule looked like, and it's a go. Candy, you better slow down, honey, because it's good to be ambitious, but remember your husband and his needs. And don't forget, you got a child that still needs you, that very much so needs you because he's a child, Ace. And you're about to have a brand new baby. So you ain't in no dire need. Go do your acting thing. That's been your love. But girl, you need to figure out a way to find time for your family. Don't lose focus on your family, pursuing your dreams, okay? Now, since you go down there to Nene's at Swag, right, dressed just like Nene, she said she don't want that moment over there in Greece to set them back. She tells, Nene tell her, girl, I was upset with you, but Cynthia said she only wanted to end the trip fun, and that she was going to do her best Nene Leakes enactment. And she decided to give us a reenactment of Nene, to which Nene was loving every minute of it, I still want to know why was Cynthia dressed like Nene. Lord have mercy. Child, Portia rolls up and tells her that, tells both of them that she got an event with the March of Dimes, and she invited both of them to come on out and support her, and they said they will. Now we see Kenya go talk to the estate planner, Kirsten, again. She tells her that her and Mark are separated, not sure if they're going to divorce, and that Mark seems not to be interested in it, so now she must move forward and make sure that she covers her and Brooklyn. Kenya wants to ensure if something happened, Brooklyn is okay, and she doesn't want Mark to be able to access any of her money. She don't want a nasty divorce. Just take care of his child. The lawyer says she'll move forward toward having all her assets moved to Brooklyn Trust with her Aunt Lisa over it. So she's preparing for reality, and that's a good thing because it's nothing to salvage with Mark. because it was never there, nothing there in the first place. Y'all probably got that competition, hot, lusty type of sex thing going on, but girl, that's about the extent of what y'all got going on. He don't love you, Kenya. And we gonna prove it in a few minutes. Now, back over at Candy House, back at Candace's house. She's FaceTiming Ace with her, and for some reason he just got upset. I guess because he missing his mama. She says it's hard being away from her family, and she got to find a balance. Now, he did kind of cheer up somewhat, but you could tell he crying because he kind of misses his mama, Candy. Pay attention, girl, pay attention. We meet Maverick Lennon Sterling. He's here. Evil baby. She said he was her shortest labor, only 22 hours. Well, girl, how long is your longest labor? 22 hours, girl? No, ma'am, honey. God bless her woman womb. We see the cute little baby in several little cute outfits. Then Cynthia come to visit. She holding a little precious baby as she's telling Eva. First Eva mentions that her and Mike will be signing on their house in a few days, and she's glad that is finally so. We see pictures of what each room looks like, but we don't see girl anyway. Then she tells Eva about the Greece trip. How Nene did offer friendship with Kenya, but Kenya wasn't ready. She told of Kenya shading her excessively about her knowledge of wine. But they talked about it, and Kenya apologized, and that's when Nene got mad and said if it was me, you'd go harder than this, but it's Kenya, you go easy on her. She mentioned that Kenya and Nene got into it, and Nene threw nuts and insults at her, and she mentioned Portia and Nene working it out. You know, Kenya and Tanya working it out. And then she presented her with this little cute little piggy bank for the baby. And girl took me back. I said, ain't this some? Child, my boys had that same little cute little piggy bank, that little porcelain piggy bank. My daughters had the little purse-shaped porcelain piggy banks. Banks, honey. It took me back a minute, but Eva got beautiful kids, don't she? I know she can't share a lot because of that crazy ex of hers, which is why we don't know a lot about where she live and all that stuff, which I can understand. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But girl, she got some beautiful children. I wish her nothing but the best with them kids. Now, this Portia event with the March of Dimes. Portia ride with her mama and PJ. Portia is the ambassador for the March of Dimes, bringing awareness to some of the issues women have trying to sometimes conceive. And hopefully, if they can get more people interested, they can come up with funding for better medical research that could be put toward that. So women, won't have to go through it, so many medical malfunctions and, miscarriages, just trying to conceive. It's a good little cause. I know a lot of women do have problems trying to conceive in this world, and sometimes it seems like the ones that should not be able to conceive are the ones that so easily have babies. Yet you see women out here who you can tell by their spirit that they would be excellent mothers, but they're barren, or they can't hold a baby for various reasons, and that can take a toll on them. Now, Nene, Tanya, both show up, and Nene mentions that there's an article out about Mark having several affairs. She said, well, ain't that something? She had the nerve enough to try to put the cookie face all up in Tanya's face in relation to her man. Meanwhile, your man out here having several, allegedly. Nene made it as... Hold on. Oh, Candace say she glad she home. She home, y'all. She off for a few days. Todd wasn't pleased about her sex scene, but in her mind, it's gonna be okay. Then we see Portia get up and she tell of her miscarriage story and how she was committed to making sure no woman will ever feel alone in discussing her loss and the issues she's had trying to conceive. We learn from Marlo, Tanya, and Shamia that they both have experienced. Marlo had a miscarriage. Tanya had a miscarriage. Shamia had a clotting problem after giving birth. And while they were telling their stories, we learned that Shamia and Kenya were a little closer than anybody seemed to have known. In fact, she called Kenya when she thought her water may have broken. And that was a surprise to me and to Portia. Now, it was a successful event overall. I'm happy Portia is evolving because y'all know I was concerned at first. She could be a little airheaded, but, she ain't as simple as she once was. She growing on me. I think I'm liking more of the Portia. Now, over to Kenya. She's talking with her Aunt Lisa about, what's going to happen moving forward. She don't even really know how really to start moving forward with this situation with Mark. She just want him to be able to see Brooklyn anytime that he's in town. Of course, he ain't going to be staying there, but anytime he in town, he can see his baby. She tried to do everything she said, to make that marriage work. She tried to be everything he wanted her to be. She put herself aside just to be there for him. And I said, that's where you made your problem is, because he's supposed to love you just how you are. You are imperfectly perfect. And if he was that one, you would be imperfectly perfect for him. Then we learned a piece of news that threw me. You wasn't allowed to call his parents? Girl, now come on now, Kenya. Come on now. Let's just keep it 1,000 here. If you are this man's legally binded wife, why do you not have interaction with your in-laws when there's clearly no issues between them that prevents you from doing so? He talked to him. Wouldn't you think that he would want his wife to meet his family and interact, especially now y'all have a baby? Girl, I was just saying it this morning. Stop giving. You do not supposed to have to. You are supposed to compromise, not surrender. Girl, that man didn't never love you. You felt something for him that he didn't feel for you. And you better off without him. Stop looking for love and let it just happen. Work on you in the meantime, in between time, so that when that equal yoke show up, you know exactly how to handle it, honey. Girl. Ooh, Lisa gonna be over Brooklyn's trust, okay? If anything happened to her, y'all knew that. Let's go over to Candy's house. Candy's schedule is full to the max, but she home for 2 days. But while she there, every hour on her hour damn near is filled with something Don Juan has scheduled her to do. Todd asked her, why you let him do that? You need to spend more time with family. Todd said he support her acting, but she need to make time. He also told her that even though that sex scene was fake, no man wants to see someone else touching his wife like that. And I agree. Now, when we come back for season 13, if they don't get a grip on this, Candy and Todd gonna be having marital issues because he feeling left out. He feel like he took a standing, and he said it in the conversation with her. He said, I support your dreams. I want you to shine with all my heart. He said, but when I came into this situation, I had to hurry up and make sure that I made money because everybody felt some kind of way about me. They felt like I was coming into this thing wanting to mooch off of you, and they did. Remember the OLG? Yeah, all of them. Rolled his ass down. He said, I stand to the side and let you shine, and I support you 100%. But when you do get an opportunity to come home, instead of Don Juan booking events for you and you trying to go support each and every person, how about you take some time to support the people that you say you love? That would be me and your family. He said, hell, I'm so busy stepping aside trying to make sure I'll be there and support you on everything you doing. What about what I want to do? I like television producing and act, and film. I've been loving that. That's what I was doing at first. But it don't pay like what I'm paying making this money right here. I became a business entity that makes money. But I ain't happy. I said, Candy, listen. Listen, Candy. Candy, listen. Listen to the words that are coming out of his mouth. She still ended up leaving, going to an event that she was booked at via Don Juan. And he's just sitting there because you can see he crying out to her. For one, I became your background so that you can be in the foreground shining. In supporting you and busting my ass to make sure I prove to the world I'm good enough to sit here with you, I lost focus of what I truly love to do, whether it pay money or not. It's what I like doing. I don't do none of that shit no more, because I'm putting everything I got into making sure you good. Candy, I hope she hear what that man was saying to her, honey. I'm telling you, he asking for her to give a little, He support her acting, but when she come home for them few days, he asking her basically, can you find some time for us? Can you find some time for the children? Can you find some time for the family? You got to figure out some balance, Candy, because if you don't, girl, I see trouble in your future with your marriage, okay? That's it. That's all. You guys get down in the panel section. Let me know if it's anything that I forgot to discuss that you feel that is important. We can discuss it down below in the panel. In closing, as always, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please like the video. Likes get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panel section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this entire episode tonight. And are you ready for the end to be near? Girl. If you have not subscribed to this channel or my backup channel, Lady Nyca Live, please subscribe to both of the channels. The link for the second channel will be in the description box below the title of the video. Once you subscribe, please tap your notification bells and set them to all, so whenever the world and YouTube returns back to normalcy, you will get a notification each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from either channel. You guys have a great remainder to your Sunday. I will see you on the next video. Peace.